Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Johnny. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the ultimate beginner's guide to Palworld, and I'm going to be showing you step by step on what kind of stuff to do in order to be able to be successful in this game and what you should establish first. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new world, because the reason I want to make a new world is that way I can show you guys a lot of stuff from the beginning that you will be able to do. We're gonna go ahead and name it Hoenn, and I definitely recommend multiplayer on if you're gonna want to play with your friends. And you can choose the custom difficulty here in the area. You can change different speeds or stuff like that, basically like a cheat thing. So that depends on you. I just leave it at normal because that's where I want to start it. I do like that they have different difficulties, so make sure to use the difficulty you want. If you're just starting out, I recommend you just do easy if you don't want a big challenge. Go ahead and build your character. This isn't going to be my main profile, so I'm just going to go ahead and build my character. As you guys may know, you get this little pretty cool, awesome cutscene in the game, and you're spawned into a different location. I think every time you're going to be spawned into a different location, or it might be the same location all the time. So just watch the cutscene. As you guys may notice, I already passed the cutscene. Okay. So it looks like we are always going to be in the same location when we spawn in, and basically, yeah, it's going to be the same location. You're going to want to find these markers around the world. Basically, they unlock fast travel, so there's going to be several different fast travel markers all around the world as well. And the reason why is because it's very important that you go ahead and travel to different locations to get more resources. Alright, so one of the first things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to talk to this guy, because he's going to give you materials, what world did you come from, and blah blah blah. Well, it looks like he gave us 10 wood, as you guys can see there. And the next thing we're going to establish is where we're going to build our home base. So once you get a couple of wood, you're going to want to establish your home base. And you're going to want to go ahead and collect different items from the world as well. For example, I just got stone here. So if you find different items on the floor, like materials like stone or wood, make sure to definitely grab them, because you're going to need that. I think that's one of the most essential stuff that you can do when you first start off the game. So this is where we're going to establish our first base, or where I decided to establish my first base. Try not to make it too messy where you put the items, because then you're going to regret it if you're going to want to build a pretty cool base. So as you guys can see, we're going to press the B button, and this is the primitive workbench, and that will allow us to start building items. You're going to go hold F in order to actually build the item. So let's go ahead and build it, and let's go ahead and build it. As you guys can see, later on, the pals will be able to help us in building items, and it will automatically do it. Alright, so as you guys may notice here, it will give you the option to build a stone pickaxe. This is one of the items I definitely recommend you go ahead and build first, the stone pickaxe, because this will allow you to get like different materials around the world. So go ahead and get your stone pickaxe. It's definitely recommended. Then next we're gonna aim for a stone axe, which needs some stone. As you guys can see, there's some stone here, and basically we can go ahead and use the pickaxe. As you guys can see, don't bother doing this manually or using your bats or whatever if you just want to get a bat in the beginning, because this will allow you to get different fragments and stones right off of the bat in order to build different items. So as you guys can see, we got some items here, and we're going to go ahead and build our stone axe. As you guys can see, just one of them is required. So basically what the stone axe will allow you to do is get different materials like woods, and you can switch between them. It's not that hard. Okay, I didn't pick it up. Make sure to pick it up once you build it. I didn't pick it up. Press F and go ahead and pick it up. It should be in your inventory there, and basically allows you to cut down trees. Definitely one of the most useful things to have in the beginning in order to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead. As you guys can see, we're getting a lot of wood and fiber. This is the only way to do this, in my opinion. I know when I started off, I was just scrambling to find different stuff, but in reality, the stone axe and the pickaxe is one of the more important things. So one of the things that I'm going to go ahead and explain is that, as you guys can see, my player level is level 2, and they gave us stat points. Stat points basically increase the stuff that you want to do. You got HP, stamina, attack, defense, work speed. I definitely recommend that you actually get a lot of weight at first because you're gonna be getting a lot of materials to build stuff. Alright, so the next thing that we're gonna build is a next thing we're gonna do is unlock our technology. So every time you level up, you get technology points. As you guys can see, we already have the primitive workbench, the stone axe, and the handheld torch. You're gonna want to go ahead and get everything from unlocking the wooden chest, unlocking the pal spear, the pal box, and the campfire, as well as the repair bench and the wooden structure. So basically, the second level will allow you to unlock all of that stuff. And the next goal thing will be to actually build something else. We're gonna want to build a PAL box, and you can get palladium fragments or woodstone from using the pickaxe in different locations, as you guys can see. All right, we're gonna go ahead and build this right now, and I'm gonna show you where to actually get a little bit of the fragments, the blue fragments that you just saw there. I'll show you the location where you guys can actually get those with the pickaxe. So as you guys can see, the palladium fragments can actually be got from this location. So what I built this is basically this item right here. The PAL box is basically establishes your base in this location. So this is one of the most important things that you need to build when you first start off. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a couple more items. So if we all start in the same location, you're going to see these little blue things on the floor. You're going to want to use your pickaxe. And basically these will allow you to build like the Pokeballs or the PAL spear and just get different fragments. They might not be needed as much, but it definitely helps a lot. As you guys may notice, it definitely helps a lot. Alright, so we're going to get more because I'm definitely going to need more of these items soon. And also one other little thing that you're going to find down here, you can find a treasure chest. And every task you do, as you guys can see, you start leveling up. So it's a bit crazy how you level up in here. Alright, so let's go ahead and establish this. Alright, it's going to take a while. Our stamina is very low, but right now we can get more materials. Keep getting fragments. You're going to want to get a lot of stuff. Sometimes you will find these chests around the world as well. You can go ahead and open them to give you some gold coins, some PAL spears, and some medical supplies, and a journal. So there might be like a small story that doesn't really present itself in the game. Alright, so let's go back to our base. And as you guys may know, we do have more stat points. We got more technology. I recommend that you get the structures, the bed, and I recommend you get your unlock the bow. It's definitely important to unlock the bow. And a repair kit or a cloth. We're gonna go over at the cloth first, but we're gonna unlock all of it eventually. So let's go back to our base. As you guys may know, I had it up here. Alright, so here's our base. So, as you guys may know, we got that stuff done out of the way. And as you guys may know, we are able to build a PAL spear. What is a PAL spear? Basically, this is allows you to produce the Pokeball. So, as you guys can see, it had the palladium fragments. We can go ahead and produce one. I definitely recommend you do produce one because it's going to be necessary for later. So, definitely produce a PAL spear. It may take a while. But you may go ahead and keep producing them. Press the F button. Eventually, we're gonna need to gather enough in order to get like a Pokemon around the world. Probably gonna. Oh, I can produce one more. All right, so we got 3 of them, and sometimes you'll be able to find these PAL spears in the wild. All right, so the next thing we gotta focus here is our missions. As you guys can see, it tells you to build a wooden chest and deploy a work pal to the base. So what we're gonna need to do is do these tasks. Basically, this is your base, and you gotta do these missions in order to upgrade stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and build a wooden chest is one of the requirements. You can find the wooden chest after unlocking it. We need more wood and we need more stone materials. So let's go ahead and get more stone materials and keep getting more wood as well, which should be easily done. What I like about the stones is that they also give you palladium fragments, so you should be good in that end as well. Let's go ahead and get some more wood as well. As you guys can see, we got more wood fiber here. So yeah. Alright, so as you guys can see, I had an upgrade, so we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our stats as well. I don't really think you need HP a lot. I kind of like carrying more items right now in the beginning because we're just starting the game out. So let's go ahead and build the wooden chest here. Basically, it allows you to put different materials inside of it. And now what we're gonna focus on is building a weapon. So after you're done building a lot of stuff like this, you're gonna want to go ahead and build a weapon. Let's go ahead and go and get more materials because we're gonna build a weapon now. So usually it's just stone or as well as wood. It takes a while, but eventually you'll be able to get a bunch of materials. Alright, so our axe, we're gonna go build a weapon. I also recommend your stamina if you're wanting to get like a lot of material. I definitely recommend your stamina as well. It helps a lot if you're over here trying to get a lot of items. Alright, so I recommend the bow and arrow as well. As you guys can see, I recommend the bow and arrow or the bats or the wooden club. I actually would get the wooden club as one of the first weapons because it's one of the easier ones to build. And we're going to go ahead and get that, as you guys notice. Alright. Alright, once we do that, we're going to go actually capture our first Pokemon. Or PAL Pokemon, or PAL Monster, whatever you want to call it. We're going to switch to the wooden bats. Oh, I didn't pick it up. Oh well. You can still use your stone axe or whatever well to capture it. I recommend capturing the Cativa as one of the first ones you capture because it's going to become really useful when you capture one of these. They're kind of annoying though. They keep running away. It doesn't really matter, but let's go ahead and capture the chickpea. I don't really recommend the chickpea, but we're going to capture him either way. You might want to capture a lot of them actually, not just one Pokemon or PAL. But the wool one is also a pretty good one to capture as well. Or the Lamball, which I'm using my... I'm not even supposed to be using this one, to be honest. I'm supposed to be using a different type of item. Press the Q and throw it at him. Every time you miss, it's... Why isn't it capturing? Oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna need more PAL spears. Maybe I'm pressing it too bad. Alright, let's go back to the base. And I'm gonna actually go get my bat again. I don't know why I didn't get my bat the first time. But anyways, I already caught one, as you guys can see, and you're gonna want to go ahead and go back to your base, and you're gonna want to go ahead and place him at the base. Basically, he will be here. He'll be building stuff for you all the time. And as you guys can see, we completed a level, and now we can upgrade our base to base 2. And it needs to build a bed for your PAL. The next thing that you're gonna have to focus on is building a bed for your PAL. Let's see if we have enough, which is the infrastructure. Yes, we do. We're gonna have some wood, and you're gonna want to go ahead and build it a bed right here, as you guys can see. The reason you have to build a bed is so your PAL can actually get some rest, because he's gonna need to get some rest as well. As you guys may notice, I'm building it, and it's taking pretty much a good amount of time. Alright, we got that established. Let's go ahead and try to capture another one. You can do the tutorials as well, but they're not really necessary. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna get the bow and arrow. I do recommend getting the bow and arrow, and the reason why I recommend getting the red PAL right there, or the Cativa, is because that one allows you to build stuff quick. I would recommend you get a few of those captured because they're kind of very important in my opinion, in terms of building stuff, and you're gonna be building a lot of stuff in the beginning of this game. So let's go ahead and continue getting more materials. Try not to go over 400 because then you're gonna be wasting a lot of time. We got more materials, but we're getting a decent amount of wood here. Alright, so he has a minor injury. He's in good condition, which I will heal him later, but not right now. Alright, so we're gonna get the bow and arrow. I think you should get the bow and arrow because certain pals in the world are gonna be easier to capture once you got the bow and arrow. So go ahead and build the bow and arrow. You're definitely gonna need to build some bows as well. It's kind of a pain in the beginning, but eventually you'll get used to it. Alright, we're gonna acquire some bows now. Let's see, max production is 11, so I think 11 will be fine. I'm definitely gonna need to go back and get some more resources soon. So as you guys may know, we're already at level 4 that quick. It does take a while to level up afterwards. In the beginning, you're gonna be leveling up really quick though. So let's get 11. I want to get 11 because I feel like I don't want to waste too much time on this. So let's continue building. Acquire. Alright, now I probably don't have sufficient material for a lot of stuff. Actually I do have enough Paldean fragments, so now we're gonna get some wood because I need more of those. I need more of the, basically the Pokeballs. That's what kind of what it is, the Pokeballs. All right, so let me get some more wood here. In the beginning, you're definitely gonna need as much material as you can. I think I'm gonna upgrade my stamina now. Enhance your stats. Remember to keep enhancing your stats. I'm gonna enhance my stamina. Alright. Now we're gonna get more of these pal spears. Probably gonna do all seven. The reason you need these pal spears is because you need to go and capture a few pal monsters in order to upgrade our base. Alright, so as you guys can see, my character is getting hungry. That means we need to go hunt as well. We're gonna go hunt as well. That's another thing that we need to do in order to get more food, or we can get cherries as well that are around the world that will feed us. If your hunger keeps decreasing, your blood will start decreasing, and so you definitely need to get some food as well. This game also has food, so you can get these cherries here, as you guys can see, or these red berries. They give you seeds. You can eat them. They're edible for your, because your character is getting hungry. So as you guys may know, you can eat them. I got them right there. You can use them on your player right there. I got like 22 of them. So as you guys can see, your orange bar right here goes up every time you eat them. We should be good now. We need to go capture. Hopefully we can capture a few of the pals. I'm gonna use my bow and arrow though. It's annoying. This one is really annoying. I don't understand why he runs away. He's one of the more annoying ones. But that's why I recommend the bow and arrow. There we go. Make sure not to drop him too much. there we go. Do not go for the bigger pals, because they're gonna screw you over. Wow, this one's humongous. I think this one's a kind of like a rare. It's like a shiny, as you guys can see. They have shiny ones. Yeah, I think this one's a shiny one. So if you get lucky with a shiny one, I definitely recommend you capture him. Wow, the luck I have. Alright, I didn't really want to use all my materials, but I guess I'm going to have to because he's a shiny. Just don't get murked by him in the beginning, but okay, I think I can capture him now. Yes, this one's definitely going to be a capture, so that's a pretty cool one. New type of pal for your adventure. As you guys may know, there we go. Alright, so I would definitely recommend getting more Kativa. The reason you want to get those Kativas, if you find them in the wild, is because they are really good for building... They're really good for building stuff in your base. That's the reason why you want to go ahead and get more of them. So capture a couple of them. In the beginning, some people do capture a lot of them. And it's easier if you take out your... Usually take out your mon to start battling them. Or if he's just chilling like this one over here. Just needs to get hit once. And there we go. Let's go ahead and beat him up. Alright. We should be able to capture that one. Alright, we got him. Gonna farm some more with my pickaxe. Let's go ahead and get this, and I think we'll be able to leave this area soon, since we're getting more Paldean fragments. So when you start off, just keep getting wood and a bunch of stuff. You're gonna need them all. Basically, once you got the axe, it's more easier. So let's continue. I know it's gonna take me a while, but basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to establish our base, which is gonna be our home operation, and then we can do all kinds of nice stuff. The good thing is that your mons or monsters do level up pretty quick as you bring them out in the wild. But yeah. Alright, we got another upgrade. Gonna go again for more of the weights. Also, one thing that I want to mention is that certain pals will also give you, for example, this Lamball gives you more carrying capacity as well. So when you have that as well, it helps to have it. So this is a big one. I don't even know if it's shiny or is it just big. And you can use them as a shield or something when you're like battling different mons in the area. Alright. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna build our base. What does this tell us to do? Build a shoddy bed. Alright, so we... Oh my god, what did I do? Alright, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna build a base. The reason you wanna build your own base or your little house is because you're gonna want to place your bed. You can only place it inside like a building, so that's the reason why. I recommend make it as big as you want because it's gonna be kind of like your home base. Take your time decorating it if you want to make it like really unique, which I kind of did, but I'm gonna need more materials, and we're gonna need to get more material. So let's go ahead and get more wood. This is where we gotta be very careful at nighttime because it starts getting pretty cold. Alright, so Once it starts hitting nighttime, it's gonna get cold, and I think it starts decreasing your health. So what you're gonna have to do is build a campfire as well. Let's keep getting materials because that's what we need. We're also gonna build a little campfire here, and you should be able to have a campfire where you can lock it. It's just made out of wood, so build one. The campfire, you can cook your foods here as well, so that's one thing as well as an advantage. You're gonna need to cook a lot of foods later on, so you're gonna want to go ahead. For example, I got lamb ball meat, and we're gonna go ahead and cook it. It takes a while to cook, but you're definitely gonna need this later on for your pals, so make sure to cook if you can. Alright, let's go ahead and get more of the wood. I need more wood because we're gonna need it to finish building our base, and we're gonna build a bed. So as you guys can see right there, it's already getting cold, and that's why you want to build a campfire for your base. At the moment we can't go to sleep yet because I have not finished my base, as you guys may know. Ooh, there we go. We need to get clothes, but we're not getting clothes yet because we haven't really established everything yet. Let's see if I can even build my bed. Oh, okay. So basically, once you build a foundation, you're gonna want to build your bed, and the reason why you want to build your bed is because this is where you're going to sleep. So at nighttime, if you don't want to be outside in the night, usually when you start off, you should have your own little bed, and you can go to sleep in it. Alright, let's go to sleep, and we're gonna... Oh! Can I use bed without roof? Yeah, we need to build our roof. So you can do different customizations for your roof, or you can go basic. Right there. You don't really need to make it complete, but you can start completing your home as well. Alright, so it has a roof, and then that's pretty good. Now we can actually rest. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some more wood. I'm gonna go ahead and finish building the base. As you guys can see, mission is complete. My pal box is upgraded, so we're gonna go on for the next upgrade as well. But right now I want to go ahead and finish my house. Alright, so our weapon is damaged. I guess it's fair enough now to build a repair bench, just so I can show you guys how to repair your weapons. Ooh, we need more stone. Alright, so let's get a couple more stone. As you guys can see, your weapon starts being kind of ineffective after it's damaged. And this is why you want a repair bench. "23 seconds. Yeah, I know it's taking a while. But as we go on, we'll be able to progress through everything a little bit more quicker than now. Wow, that took a while. Alright, so as you guys may know, you're just gonna need stone and more of that in order to repair it. So we're gonna need more stone. So we can get better material. Alright, so as you guys can see, I already repaired it. Oh my god, did I repair the wrong one? Yeah. Luckily, we just need 2 more stone to repair the other one. Alright, let's go ahead and repair it now. As you guys can see, now it's repaired. Now we can reuse it again to get more material. Let's go ahead and get this stone, and then we're gonna continue our adventure. Alright, so now we can upgrade our base again, and we're gonna need to build a feed box and build a straw bed. We're gonna need to build 3 of them. So I already built one here, and I'm going to build another one. 2 more, actually. You can choose the location where you want to go ahead and put it at. I chose this area right here. Don't know why. Alright, there we go. We're gonna build another one. Another straw bed. Because that's the objective. So I have 2 built as of right now. Alright, so we advanced the mission there. And then it's also asking us for a feed box. Basically what you need to do is unlock the feed box, and it's pretty straightforward. It's gonna be a location where you can give food to your pals, your pal monsters. So make sure to go ahead and build the feed box, and you can get it, you can open it, and you can for example, I have this lemba cabal. I have some red berries that I can put here, and basically your pals are going to be coming to this location to eat there. It's definitely required because they're going to help you with building everything. So as you guys can see, we can base upgrade it. We're already at level 4. Build up bases, and now we need to build a berry plantation, deploy a work pal to the base. And in order to deploy them, you can basically just send them out like this. So I have 4. I already sent with them. As you guys can see, I sent out 4 since my base is upgraded. But however, as it told you there, that you need to have beds for each pal. So as you upgrade your base, you're going to be able to store more pals in this area, but you're going to need to have beds for it. So continue getting more materials. We need to build 1 more bed for it. And I feel like at this point we should go ahead and go capture a bit more of these pals as well. So as you guys may know, they're over there. There's a lot of them. They're doing the works. As you guys can see, they start working when they're in the area. So for example, I'm gonna want more of these pal spears, and they're gonna work for it as well. As you guys can see, mine is already working for. I guess this one works pretty fast, as you guys can see. And you can build more workbenches as well if you need more items. Alright, I'm gonna need more trees, so let's go ahead and cut down more. As you guys can see, my Lumbal produced 4 pal spears, so we should be good in that area. It's still, it takes a while. Still cutting down more materials, so let's go ahead. Keep doing this. Now, I said to upgrade the materials, but I think the stamina is also really important. Alright, so as you guys can see, then you can get more stuff. Okay, now I got too much materials. Alright, so now I can build another bed over here. I'm gonna build it over here. I actually need to put it here. So let's go ahead and put this bed here. Usually when they come over to help you build it, you can build stuff quicker and faster. We need to put a fourth one because there's 4 pals here. So that's one of the reasons why I needed to do that. And as you guys may notice, still don't need to do that. I recommend it to make some more arrows. I think, yeah, I'll start production on these. More arrows. And then if you have your trees, you can go ahead and finish building your house. Press the right trigger if you want to build continuously. So it does take a lot of wood. I actually built, I feel like I built too big of a base here. I went overboard. You're definitely gonna want a door though for your base. You can put a wooden stair somewhere if you're trying to build like a second floor. But we're gonna keep it basic right now. The wooden roof. Yeah, we're just gonna build a little ranch style. As you guys can see, I'm getting hungry again. Alright, now I have sufficient materials. Alright, let's go ahead and let's cut this tree down too. Thankfully I got some berries here. I can go ahead and take them. Alright, let's just build the final wall here. Now, as you guys can see, I have a base. And we're gonna go ahead and use our stat points. I think I'm gonna use it for more stamina. And we have 16 technology points right here, and then you get as well as other stuff. So what I would recommend that you do next, you get a stone spear. It's recommended if you want it. I recommend you unlock the cloth outfit. The berry plantation needs to be unlocked because it's one of the tasks. The pal gear bench, logging site will help you get more materials in your base. I think these were one of the more important ones. And I think also the ranch is also going to be a very important one as well. So you want to unlock that for now. So let's go ahead and see our objectives. Now we have to build a berry plantation, which should be right here. It's built with berry seeds, like the berries that you saw earlier that I picked. Make sure to build that. Now you can plant them. It does take a while to plant, I'm not gonna lie. And you have to water them down as well. It's just a pain. But it's a rewarding process, so let's go ahead and do it. I don't even think your PAL, maybe certain ones can actually do this. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's not the most necessary thing, but you're definitely gonna want to get that with it. So let's go back to our missions and we upgrade our. There, now it's asking for a PAL box bench. It needs a cloth and it needs wood. Alright, so in order to get the cloth, if you guys may know right here, you gotta get wool, and you can get that from the Lambo. You're gonna want to get that cloth. And oh, we still don't have enough. Okay, so we need to go get more wood. Let's go ahead and get more wood. There's another tree here, so let's go ahead and get wood. So establishing your base, like I said in the beginning, it just takes a while. Let's go ahead and now we can build. No, we still need more wood. Eventually you'll get a lot of materials that you're gonna be wondering what the heck to do with all that material. I guess every upgrade to your base you can add an additional PAL to work to the base. Alright, we should have enough now. Basically this will allow you to build your cloth, so in the nighttime you don't freeze. You can build your little uniform. And it's also a requirement to upgrade your base as well. As you guys noticed there, we're gonna go ahead and go to mission, upgrade our base again. Now you need to build the crusher and the egg incubator. We're gonna go back into our technology. We're gonna look for the crusher. The crusher will be at level 8 and the egg incubator will be at level 7. We're gonna need to start doing more stuff around the world again. Start production there, and I feel like you should get another permanent. You should get another of these as well if you're gonna plan on building a lot of stuff in the locations as well. Now you don't necessarily have to use the arrows, but I personally like using them. Some people don't have to. You don't really have to use that, but it's just my personal preference. Okay, I don't know why it decided to lift for some reason. Trying to help it build, but it's kind of glitchy at times. I think like once you reach level 6, around there is when you need to start majorly grinding. I personally like using the arrows. Some people don't. I like the arrows. Move out the way, bro. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me grab it. It's kind of glitching for some reason. Alright, whatever. Yeah, it started glitching. It's supposed to let me grab it for some reason. Whatever. What we're gonna do next, I definitely recommend getting these chickens. Yeah, it's glitching. Unless that's the one that's mine. Yeah, I think that was my chicken. So the reason the chickens are good to kill is because they give you meat sometimes. I don't know why that didn't give me none this time. And if you capture a lot of them, they basically end up helping you as well. I recommend capturing some of the lumber. They're okay. We're gonna capture this one as well. Ooh, this chicken about to give me some food. Alright, we got chicken poultry there, which I actually need to give to my player. These Cativa ones are the more important ones in terms of base building. So, oh my god, he went and took it down. You may want to recall your pal if he's defeating the ones you want to capture, because it can get annoying. The reason I'm getting those, you can take 5 pals at a time, and then we can send more to our box. Alright, we're at level 7 already. And as you guys can see, I think we're allowed to unlock more technology. The egg incubator, and we're gonna need cloth. So that means we're gonna need to get a lot of the wools. Alright, it's starting to get night, so we need to go back to the base. We're definitely gonna take care of this one though. man. He only produced like 1 wool. Are you serious? We're gonna go for stamina a little bit. It's already becoming night, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a night and sleep till the next morning. I definitely don't recommend staying on the night time because once you're just starting off, it just takes a while. And here, as you guys can know, we can cook more foods as well. We can maximize the production as well. Make sure to maximize the production of the cooking and stuff like that so you can add to your feed box. I don't know what's going on with this one. For some reason, it's not allowing me to get my arrows, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, as you guys may know, did I unlock the egg incubator? Yes, I did. We're gonna build a egg incubator, and it says I need cloth. So we're gonna need to. We're gonna need 1 more. So I'm not gonna be able to use that for now. And in the meantime, we can actually add more to our base. While we go back to our management, as you guys can see, we can add more to our base. I have 2 more that we can add to our base. So, as you guys may notice, I don't know what the heck is going on with this one though. Alright, one other thing that I wanted to show you guys is that by pressing B, you can actually disassemble stuff. And as you guys can see, I just disassembled that. And for some reason now, my stuff is showing up. And it gave me like wood again, but not a lot of wood for some reason. Alright, so it was glitching for some reason, but now it gave me my arrows, which I need. As you guys can see now, everything's building a little quicker because I have different stuff. You may want to build a cloth outfit because it protects you against the cold of the night. But however, we're trying to build the incubator next. So we're probably going to go ahead and do that as well next. Alright, so again, it's getting hungry again and it takes a while to cook. I'm gonna need to build more beds. So every time you add a new pal, you're gonna need to build beds. Right now I only have 4. So I'm gonna need to build more beds in this location. Don't build the beds, your pals are gonna get stressed, so we need to build more bed. We need to build 1 more. So you gotta keep them healthy. And that's why I said that you gotta keep their feed box with food as well. Your food does go bad after a while though. Alright, so egg incubator, I need to go find more lamb in the wild. Let's go find more lamb in the wild. I wouldn't face the stronger monsters right now because you're gonna get screwed. Like I got screwed several times for trying to face the stronger monsters. So those little love monk energy, they improve your ability to capture um like different lum balls, basically. You're gonna want to collect those every time you find them in the wild. Alright, we got 2 wolves now. Alright, we're gonna need to go back up as well because we are running out of stuff. Some berries here as well. It's always good to get these chickens in the beginning because they give you food. Actually, that one's mine. Oh well. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish our egg incubator, which is one of the tasks that it was requiring us to do. One thing that I have to recommend as well is that you're gonna need to level up your base because it will get raided by like random pals around the world, so your base can get screwed over if you don't raid it up. Alright, now we can build our incubator, which is one of the tasks. Sometimes it's recommended that you put items in your wooden chest if you don't have enough space, so I do recommend it. Now we need to build a crusher, but I think you can only get the crusher once you reach level 8, which is over here. As you guys can see, stone pit and a logging site. These are stuff that you can also build. I do recommend them because they allow you to like. They basically will allow you to start production on stone materials. So I think you should get one if you can. It will help a lot. So your pals can start gathering materials whenever you need to. So a stone site is definitely one of the recommendations that I recommend. It takes a little longer to build than other stuff, but it's definitely one of the things that you should want to have in your base. So they can work there. A logging site would also be another decent thing to have as well. Let's see if we can repair whatever. Need some more wood. So as you guys may know, the wood is definitely something important here. Let's go ahead and repair this item. Personally, the logging site, only once you want to establish everything for your base, it would be necessary. The good thing we have 550, and we still need to level up though. Alright, so after that, we need to level up, and overall we actually need to I do recommend you craft your cloth outfit. You're gonna want it because if you're stuck out and about, your health is gonna be draining if you don't. There we go. So as you guys can see, gonna get more arrows. I think we're almost to level 8. I want to go ahead and expand a little bit more after level 8. That way we can explore the world more. Now this one can build 26 arrows, which is definitely something that you want to go ahead and do. Like I said, the Kativa tend to be the ones that can help you more with building stuff. I know it's taking a while. I don't even know why they're not working on the other one. But as you guys can see, our XP is going up. There we go. Alright, so a couple of more things I wanted to cover. Hopefully we get to level 8, but we're going to continue our adventure because I did want to cover a couple more stuff as well. As we are in our adventure. The other thing I wanted to cover was basically the fast travel points and where you can build more bases. You don't necessarily just have to have one base. I think you can have maximum of 2 from what I am being told. It doesn't necessarily just have to be one. We're gonna continue going through the world because there's more stuff that we need to do as well. I always like getting the lamb balls a lot because they have the wool material. People say that that one looks like Eevee, which it does. Alright, so as you explore the world, you're gonna see more fast travel markers, which I recommend you get them. Like right here, we're actually gonna get another fast travel. I never recommend building your base near the fast travel. Some people do, but I don't. And then basically you can fast travel back to your base, or any other fast travel point. And as we continue the adventure, you'll find different pals as well around the world. Try to capture them if you can. Or not. I'm surprised I didn't have any more spears anymore. Alright, we're at level 8 now, which now we can establish ourselves a little bit better. Why does he always get hungry? Because I'm human. And as you go on your adventure, there'll be more stuff as well. And as you guys can see, definitely recommend you pick up more of the Lumfunk energy or whatever they call it. I wanted to capture one of these. Oh, I can't capture it right now. And it tells you where the checkpoints are basically at. There's more of them over here. So you see that big statue? That's gonna be where your like first gym leader is at, like in Pokemon. Once you continue your adventure here, I highly recommend you guys take down these little penguins because you're gonna need it for another upgrade. So if you see these penguins, immediately start getting their resources because it's gonna gonna be very important for later on.
Yeah.
If you can capture him, cool too as well. I recommend you capture as many stuff that you can get. If you can't capture them, that's alright too. However, the PAL fluids is like a very important thing that they have that we're going to need for later. So that building right there that you see going that way is basically for a gym. I don't recommend right now at the moment. I do not recommend to face him. You're gonna have to do some pretty good leveling up before facing that one as well. The good thing is we have a cloth, so when nighttime hits, we're not really gonna experience too much pain and suffering. Alright, cool. And we can unlock fast travel. We're gonna go back to our base. That gives you one technology point as well. And now that we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade again to our weight. Now we got 600 weight. Yeah, boy. I know I should be upgrading other stuff though. Alright, so now we can build the crusher, which is one of the things that I needed to go ahead and do. That way we can upgrade our stuff. Alright, so as you guys can see there on the feed box, I'm definitely going to put them more food. I still have enough, but you know, you got to have that feed box full of stuff. Alright, let's get some more of these trees. I stepped into my fire like an idiot. So let's go ahead and get more wood. Probably need to upgrade my stamina more as well. Alright, that should be enough. For the crusher, where can we put it? We're not gonna use anything with the crusher right now. As you guys can see, we are going to upgrade our base. Now we have level 7 upgrade. It wants another berry plantation, which we can do if we have enough material. Let's see. We can also have a ranch now. And we just need more wood again. Yeah, we just need to continue getting more wood. Yeah, the stamina is definitely one of the things you want to upgrade. Because it can get quite annoying after a while you're trying to get a lot of material. It's not too bad, but still. I want to go ahead and build some more stuff for my base because it's helping a lot. Alright, we're going back to the day. It's already night. A lot of them are asleep. Let's go back into sleep mode. Another berry plantation. Where can I put this? For the next upgrade, what else does it want? A primitive furnace. Technology, primitive furnace. You gotta be level 10 for that. And the hot spring, you gotta be level 10. And this is why we need pal fluids, because we're gonna need to get at least 10 of those, and we're gonna need to get some flame organs as well, which are fire types somewhat. Why the heck? There we go. Alright, so I'd recommend getting more of these as well if you can. Start production right away. And yeah, looks like we need more material. Requires watering. How could I get watering for it? I need to get more stone. I think on this base we can actually put another pal in here, so that would be something essential as well. They're looking for food, so see, they went to the feed box. That's the reason why you need to continue having a lot of them. It produced 12. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get more wood. Might need a logging site here. Alright, so I'm gonna put another sheep here. Nah, I don't think I should put that there. Put one of my Kativa instead. Alright, so let's go ahead and get more of these. Definitely need to start production on that. Oh, I need another pal bed as well. Get some more wood. Wood takes time, but it is very important to get enough wood. Put another straw bed here. You guys sleep here. Oh, I didn't build it. Make sure to build it, because they get stressed out. But right now I'm trying to get as much as materials as I can. Oh, what the crap. Why did I take it out? I think they built the bed already. As your base gets bigger, they're gonna want more accommodations, so like more cool stuff for the base area. Alright, my weapon is damaged. We're gonna go ahead and build a ranch. We don't have enough. Repair that as well. No more. Alright. It'll take a while to build a ranch, but there they all come and help. Basically what a ranch does is that it'll allow them to produce like their type of materials. For example, the lamb ball has wool. It'll help a lot with producing that type of material. You still have to get a decent amount of upgrades. Why it's not letting me do anything. Just letting me acquire. Can I go work? There we go. Alright, so we're gonna fast travel again, and we're gonna go to this area because that will allow us for our next upgrade. I wanted to capture one of these. If you want to capture one of them, like sometimes I just don't recommend you take out your Palworlds because if it's overpowered, it's just gonna like annihilate it. Oh crap. I wasn't trying to do that. Alright, so now I guess it'd be safe to explore and still grind more until we get to like level 10 and 9. I would focus on getting the water type. And just capturing different ones as well. Who's hungry? I also recommend you're gonna start finding these type of syndicate people. They have ammo. It will give you ammo. Be careful though. What their intention is though. Wow. Almost took me down. That fool almost took me down. So yeah, you gotta be careful. My character's getting hungry again. I don't know why it's hard to find water types. I found them in like the most randomest locations. I had spotted some of them earlier here as well. Oh well. There we go. Get some more stamina. Work speed is another one that you might want to upgrade. Oh, there we go. We can build our hot spring now, and we still need more PAL fluids though. It's not gonna be easy all at once then. You can enter dungeons, but I don't recommend entering one right now. Yeah, I don't recommend. For me, I don't recommend it right now. Let's see what level that one. There we go. Took him down. I didn't need him to take it down. Oh my gosh. Oh, and here's an egg that you can use for the incubator as well. I think we need to go back to the base. One of them fell ill, and I think it needs food probably. That's the thing, you gotta keep tending to your base as well, because if you don't tend to your base, they're gonna go downhill. And I don't know. Where is he? I don't even think I have a medicine cabinet yet. Nope.
Yeah.
Where's the one that feels sick, struggling with task? Sometimes you can feed them as well. We need to add more food. Do we? Yeah, we need to add more food. Max production of that, and then we need to get more wood. Wood again. More food on the feed box. We're gonna grab it. Yeah, I didn't grab it. Going back to sleep.